and it's different for everyone. And sometimes people can think they're mentally actually fine, but it's physically. They start getting pains in their stomach, or they start feeling headaches every day because they're not actually sitting and thinking through what are they actually processing, whether it's a journal, whether it's coming to us, or whatever activity gives them. And we talked about it on the way in, what gives you your Zen moment or vibe. So yes, it's different for everybody, and there's lots of different things that you, or even just somebody at the QB cuts you up and you react quite angrily and you think, that's actually not me. What's my normal behaviour like? And am I behaving slightly differently? And could it be grief?
Yeah, I can imagine. And of course, the fact it was Grief Awareness Day, that's one of the crucial points, isn't it? The awareness of it, because it's not something we talk about. And certainly when it comes to death and bereavement, we're still not really talking about it enough.
I think in Ireland it's probably our national pastime. Not quite, but we're very honest, and we do talk openly about death. And life and death are celebrated. But I think people do need to be a bit more open about it and say, it doesn't mean you start rushing up to everyone in Marks and Spencer and kind of other shops are available and start saying things, but it's just thinking about, can I talk about it? And I always say to people, take your lead from the person who's bereaved, because if they want to talk about it, fine, but don't throw yourself at them and give them a big hug. If actually they've got dressed, they've got out there and they kind of want a big smile on their face, and then suddenly someone starts rushing at them. So take the lead from them, and even saying how you doing or how are you can be answered anyway. I'm fine, I'm grand, I'm okay, whatever, but take the lead from them.
Because, as you mentioned, we are all completely different with the way that we deal with it and the way that we handle it. And I'm guessing that from your point of view then, as Cruse Bereavement Organisation, it's quite difficult then to sort of have one approach. Do you have to sort of tailor it depending on the person?
Absolutely. I mean, I don't give bereavement support, but the training that the bereavement volunteers go through is 3 months. It's a hugely in-depth training, and they will take their lead from the client. If the client wants to talk or just wants to, even sometimes I notice with our children and young people service, they'll do drawings and they'll kind of tease out information and share the death of a significant person in their life and how they feel. So we work with the MSR, the Manx Sport and Recreation. They do walking with grief, so you can do walk and talk. And actually when you're walking and looking straight ahead, but you're not looking at people's face, you can express things. And so we're always looking at different ways of exploring people. You don't have to come in. I always think that must be awful, but come in and talk, because it sounds like, oh my God, what am I going to say? So if you actually sit opposite somebody and you just want to talk about everything else, they're very well trained and very good at what they do to coax out how people feel. And that's one of the reasons we do say people will refer quite quickly, and they can refer quite quickly, but actually waiting a bit of time is not a bad thing, because you can actually process, how do I actually feel? Because if you've had a profound bereavement, you're actually quite, maybe not even realise at the time, you're quite shocked, and you kind of think, particularly if it's unexpected or traumatic. So taking a little bit of time to think through and then discussing your emotions with somebody who's trained to help you in whatever way suits you is a good thing. We have done mindfulness, we've done art therapy, we've done equine therapy, we've done lots of different things that for people to talk about their emotions in a different way, and hopefully, and I do think it has made a real difference for those that do access our support.